Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another MLB The Show 21 No Money Spent video on the channel, and today we are going to be going over some collections that I have almost completed. We are so close to getting Chipper Jones. We're going to be talking about my investments that I made during the flash sale, how many stubs I've made, and all that kind of stuff in today's video. But before we get into the rest of the video, guys, make sure you guys drop a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you guys have been enjoying the vids and you do not want to miss any coming out in the future. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off, I do want to talk about my investments, what I made. I have already sold off some of my investments because I feel like I've already made enough on them to where I can sell them off. We'll start off with the flashbacks, which I invested in quite a few of these cards. We can go and I'll show you which ones I invested in. I invested in Travis d'Arnaud and David Robertson. David Robertson, I actually sold him earlier today for about 21k per, and I sold my Travis d'Arnaud's yesterday for about 21k per, so I lost about 1,000 there, but I'm not super upset about that. It is whatever. But I bought 4 Travis d'Arnaud's for 7k, sold them all back for 20k and 21k, something like that, and then I bought 5 David Robertsons for 9k, and I sold them all back for 21k. So we made about 10k profit per, even more on the d'Arnaud's per these. So right there alone, that is like, what is that? That's like, we'll say like 50k on the d'Arnaud's. We pretty much made 100k off those d'Arnaud's and Robertsons, which is nuts. We did so well on those. And then that's not all. We also invested in some legends, which I actually still have some of these cards. I invested in a Rob Dibble. I bought this Rob Dibble for about 57k. He's already up to about 74. He was chilling at about 80k before the flash sale, so I'm hoping he can get back up to there and I'll sell him, but I wouldn't mind selling him for 75k or something like that. And then we have an Eddie Matthews right here, which I'm waiting for. I bought him for about 11k. He's up to about 18k. We did invest in a Dan Plesac. We got one for about 12k. We sold him for about 19k. He is on his back, is way up. I didn't expect them to go up this much. And then we also invested in Bill Mazeroski, and we got, I think I got like 4 of these for like 7k. We'll take a look at my sales, but I sold all those cards off as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at my my orders, and we can see those. Not my active ones, my completed ones. As you guys can see, here are all my sell orders. Ignore the little buy there, don't ignore that. But we sold all my Mazeroskis off for that. We sold my Robertsons off for about 20k. This is including tax, and then my d'Arnaud's for about 20k right there. And I see I sold the d'Arnaud a little before that, but that's pretty much what we got for him. But as you guys can see, I bought these David Robertsons, all 5 of them, for 9k. And literally the next page, we sold them all for 19k. And then we look at these Bill Mazeroskis, 7k. These d'Arnaud's, 7k, 8k. We did get this one at 11k. I didn't think he would drop as far as he did. But 7k, 8k on all those cards. We look here, Bill Mazeroski, 19k. Travis d'Arnaud, 20k. Absolutely crazy profits off this thing. Yeah, we got the Rob Dibble right here for 57, which was really good. And then I ended up actually selling my Mookie Betts because he was gonna go down with the live series set, and I was right. I sold him for 90k. He's currently 70k, so I'm happy with that. We also did invest in a Pedro Martinez and some like Craig Biggio's and stuff, but I just sold those off immediately. We had this Pedro Martinez right here. Actually, do I still have those Craig Biggio's? I might. Oh my god, did I forget about those Craig Biggio's that I had, or did I sell those off? Let me check that. Oh, my controller died. Let me plug that in, and then we'll check, because I don't remember, because I sold a lot of the Pedro Martinez, and like I bought a Oral Hershiser the night of the flash sale, just so I could invest more subs in, although I didn't make as much, which kind of sucks. But they would be not here. They'd be legend, I believe, right? Craig Biggio. Yeah, so we sold our Craig Biggio's. Alright, just making sure. Sadly, I did only sell him for like 14k. Obviously, if I would have held on to him, that would have been nice. But I wouldn't have been able to get the Travis d'Arnaud. Sorry about my controller. The charger's kind of weird. It's going to keep doing that. But yeah, we got the Pedro. We bought him for about 14. He's up to 30k. I sold mine for like 22. So you see, holding on to him for a lot longer would have made me a lot more stubs, but also I made stubs on this Pedro and I got to invest in more cards, so I still made a ton of stubs and I'm really happy about it. Like I said, I still gotta solve this Eddie Matthews and the Rob Dibble, and then I'll be out of my investments. But yeah, man, it went really well. The flash sale, we made so many stubs. And that's where we go to collections. We are so dang close with live series. As you guys can see, we did finish off, not the Astros, we finished off the Mets. We got Jacob deGrom. We bought him for about, what did we buy him for? 250k. He has gone up a little bit since then, but I bought him for about 250k. We finished off the Mets set, looking really good, man. We got the John Franco, who makes my bullpen. deGrom's obviously a starter for me, and we also where is it? We also got the Tom Glavine, who's a starting pitcher for me. So my rotation is really good right now. I have a really good pitching staff. Now all we need to do is get Mookie and Belly. Now, like I said, I did sell my Mookie. I have not bought him back yet, but he's about 70k right now. And Belly is also about 70k. So it's going to cost me about 140k. I have a guaranteed 65k in that Dibble. I probably expect more. I probably expect roughly 75, 80k out of that Dibble. And then that Eddie Matthews, at most, I could probably get like 20k, which goes down to 18. So I might have like 100k. So that means I need to still make about 40k stubs. That's completely doable. I might just grind out sniping on gold equipment tonight if I feel like it, or I might snipe some Tops Now cards. That's one thing I want to check, is I want to check what Tops Now is looking like, because I know Mountcastle, he was like 5k the other day. Taiwan Walker, still a really good investment. This Robbie Ray still has not gone up in price, which is strange. But yeah, Tops Now, definitely not too bad to snipe. I mean, you look at some of these differences like Randy Arozarena, Spencer Turnbull, even Wisdom and Peralta are good snipes right now. Wade Miley, John Means, ton of different cards are pretty solid flips right now, so you could definitely flip some of those guys. I know live series is pretty solid right now after the live series crash they had because of the pack. A lot of these guys are down in price. Acuna's down to 230, Cole's down to 167, Scherzer's down to 18. A lot of these guys are very cheap right now, and that means they're gonna have really good margins. So what's a good example? You got, that's equipment. Let's just activate that once again. But you talk about guys like Vlad, that's at least 400, 500 stub profit per. Verlander's a pretty solid one. Look at Freeman right here. That's almost a 3k margin right there. That's a really solid profit. What's another one? Ramirez is pretty good. You're gonna make about 500 stubs per on that. You Darvish isn't bad. You can make about 1,000 stubs there. So there's some solid there's definitely some solid margins going on right now, and there's definitely some ways you make stubs. You just gotta find your way around the market, do some exchanges. I know the silver to gold exchange is still really good right now. And you also just gotta play your moments, play some online. I've been playing a lot of BR recently. I've been trying to get up the program. As you guys can see, I have my pack here. I think before this I just backed out of a draft because it wasn't a good team. But as you can see, I have 14 in right now. I have the 10Ks in a single BR entry. I haven't been trying very hard, and then I have the Chris Sale strikeouts. I've only gotten O'Hearn once, and I've gotten Eric Davis twice, but getting those extra base hits is hard. But yeah, I'm gonna work towards the BR program. Hopefully I can finish it off and get myself either James Paxton or Giancarlo Stanton. Actually, I don't know who's the most expensive right now. Story might be the most expensive. Yeah, it looks like Story's about the most expensive right now, which is kind of nuts. But Story's good, man. Trevor Story's a very good card. But yeah, I'll probably try and get done with the BR program. Haven't been playing much ranked. I'm still 10-4. Haven't really done much here this season. I've just been not as motivated to play ranked. I've been playing a lot of BR. I've probably played 20 BR games in the last 2 weeks. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but for me that's a lot, at least just because the fact that I've never really played BR. So there's that for me. But yeah, collections are on their way done. The team is looking great. I need a new catcher, man. There's not a lot of good catchers in this game. I need a new one. But I'm not sure I want to use, because Jorge Posada is the best one available right now. I'll probably try and get Carlos Santana after I finish collections. I'll try and get him for the Mariano Rivera. just so I can have him as well. But look at this pitching staff, man. This is nuts. We got Edward Cabrera, Tom Glavine, Jacob deGrom, Corbin Burns, and Oswalt. And then we got the Goose, Tepera, Chapman, Franco, Sergio Romo, the GOAT, Trevor Hoffman, Dibble, and Britton, all in the bullpen. Team's looking nice, man. Team's looking nice. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe with noties on. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out.